Have you ever imagined a way of earning steadily and consistently through these big Nigerian companies by buying their shares through the Nigerian Stock Exchange? Look no further. There's a blueprint called dividend investing, and in this video, I'm going to show you some Nigerian big companies that you can buy through the Nigerian Stock Exchange that gives dividends consistently and steadily. This blueprint, dividend investing, allows you to invest and earn passive income steadily and consistently. In this video, we're going to look at 7 dividend-paying companies that are being listed in the Nigerian Stock Exchange in this year 2026. I'm going to share each one of them with you, what their share price is, what dividend did they pay last, that's in 2025, and how each of these companies are progressing and making their money to be able to pay their dividend. If you're just coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Betty and welcome to Betty Money Tips. On this channel, we'll discuss how we grow our money by saving it wisely and investing it smartly. And if this is what you really want, please stay back, watch to the end, and do subscribe and like this video. And for my returning subscribers, I want to say a huge thank you for always supporting this channel. I give you a big thumbs up. Firstly, before I go ahead to unveil my number 1 on the list, what is dividend? Dividends are part of a company's profit that they now shared to the shareholders as part of their dividend. Every dividend-paying companies, after they made their profit, they put aside a certain portion of this profit and pay it to their shareholders as dividends. It's a way of telling them thank you. And number 1 on my list is Dangote Cement. Dangote Cement in Nigeria today is one of the biggest cement factories we have in Nigeria. And if there's always houses to be built or roads to be constructed, there's always a high demand for cement. So Dangote takes the lead in this. Dangote Cement have been so consistent because of their profitability and their strong cash flow. Also because they've been so consistent in paying their shareholders dividends year in, year out. And as the last dividend they paid in 2025, Dangote paid 30 naira per share to their shareholders. So, for instance, if you have invested in Dangote Cement last year, 1 million naira, by the time they are paying dividends, you have your total investment will have round up to 3 million naira. The next on my list is UBA, United Bank for Africa. UBA has over 20 branches across Africa countries and also have their presence in the UK, in the US, and also in France, making them one of the Pan-African banks that we have today. They paid their dividend in the year 2025. The dividend they paid last year, 2025, was 3 naira per share. They have been so consistent in their dividend payments, and also their growth potential has been greatly high. They declared 25 kobo per share at the end of last year. So UBA is good company to add to your portfolio this year. The next on my list, making number 2, is Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank is one of the profitable banks in Nigeria today. They have been so consistent in paying dividends over the years. Zenith Bank is excellent for investors who want exposure in Nigerian financial sectors with reliable dividend income over the years. Their banking and innovation keep them competitive in Nigerian banking sector as at today. Zenith Bank shares, as at the time of this video, is 61 naira 80 kobo. Number 3 on my list is GT Co Holdings PLC. This is another great bank doing excellently well in Nigeria. GT Co is a parent company of GT Bank. GT Co have an extraordinary dividend track record. They have been consistent in rewarding dividends over the years. In a well-managed financial institution, the share price as at the time of making this video is 19 naira 75 kobo. The good news about GT Co Holdings PLC is that they pay dividend twice a year. The interim dividend and the final dividend at the end of the year. Number 5 on my list is MTN. MTN is one of the Nigerian's biggest communication operators with over 85 million subscribers. The company has huge customer base with growing mobile money services. MTN declares its first dividend over 2 years in 2025. Is interim dividend of 5 naira per shares. This makes MTN one of the best performing Nigerian companies in the Nigerian Stock Exchange. The share price at the time of making this video is 511 naira per share. Number 6 company I'm going to talk about is Access Holding PLC. Access Holding is the parent company of Access Bank, and it has grown to become one of the country's largest bank through strategic acquisition and aggressive growth. Access Holding offers investors fast-paced growth with consistent dividend payments. And the last on my list, which makes number 7, is Airtel Africa PLC. Airtel PLC have its presence in almost all the African countries, even internationally, like in the UK. This is another value for any investors or you to invest in Airtel Africa because it has a strong presence in Africa and even in the UK. They earn their revenue in multiple currencies, thereby helping investors to protect them from naira devaluation. Airtel Africa pays their dividend in dollars. Airtel Africa is recommended because of 1, the data usage, 2, because of dollar exposure, and 3, because of the stable dividend payout. As at the time of making this video, the price share for Airtel Africa was 2,270 naira. And in November 2025, they declared an interim dividend of 40 naira 50 kobo, and they paid their dividend twice in a year. So now we come to the end of all the 7 Nigerian dividend paying companies that's been listed in the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Have you liked this video? Have you subscribed? Thank you if you have all done that. And please press that notification bell so that anytime my video is out, you'll be first to be notified. Having said all this, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Let me know the Nigerian dividend stocks you have already started investing in, or the one you have planned to invest after watching this video, and I'll take it off from there. Thank you and see you in my next video.